Logan needs a ton of bang. Maddie's bang's perfect. He needs a ton of bang. Ton of bang. Maddie's good. She's moved into second in the fleet. Taylor's in third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Nice work. Great rounding, dude. Bang could go off a little. Great rounding. Oh my God, you rounded with all this pack and you're just gone. Oh, good job, boy. He listens. He wants the port tack. He wants to get inside. Yeah. Keep your air clear. I think Maddie's coming in here in first. So she's beating all the beef leaders. So she rounded second and it looks like she's passed everybody. Her body position and everything, the thing we need to work on is just the tiny main sheet adjustments. And you know, if you ask me what are those tiny main sheet adjustments, I'd say I don't know. You know, it's like you gotta have a feel for it where, you know, you're easing a little to get speed and you're trimming a little when you're up to speed, and it just takes time to develop the little adjustments. That's what Luffins are so good about. We can try new stuff. So she just won easily. Nice. And then Taylor is right back here on a really bad wind shift. Oh, there he goes. He was off the wind. So Taylor is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still. Good job. Taylor's working it, but the port tack is a huge lift. You should tack. Here we go. We got 9995 Celeste, and we've got 10093 Emma. Emma doing her first regatta. Celeste is right in the middle here. Gonna pop out right there. Now she should look at her telltales and make sure the sail doesn't lock. And then she looks at these boats and says, oh, I'm going the same direction as them. See how she's pointed the same direction? Then she's luffing. So she's gotta look at her sail. There she goes. See how she looked and went down a little? Oh, luffing, down a little, there we go. Nice start. There goes Emma across on port tack, ripping. Look at her go through there. You can't see her now. Emma's making distance upwind way better than any of these boats. She's going to be starboard tack advantage coming out of there. Her sail is out off the corner just a little. There's Kevin going downwind, looks really good. Upwind, we're just going a little too close to the wind. Oh, here's Emma on starboard, right with Celeste. Look at, in the same shot. Those club boats are fast. C3, I don't know what race it is. It's either race 3 or 4. 9088 is the boat Grace Yakutis used to own when it was her first race boat. And Grace is a really good college sailor at USC. Finalist for Skipper of the Year in the Pac-12 her freshman year, or Women's Skipper of the Year. Here's Celeste, probably in second or first, depending on if this goes well. She should look at her sails and ramp up her speed. No luffing. Just gotta cross. Okay, so it looks like Celeste is gonna round first. Emma's over there doing a tack, starboard tack close haul. Emma's gonna round in the top also. Oh, very good. Celeste is gonna round second. Great job. Emma's gonna round fourth, fifth maybe. Let's see if this boat gets around. Oh, blue boat parked it. Emma rounded third. Celeste needs her boom out to 90 and her vang loose. See how the sail is? I can't see the top batten. So that means the vang is still on. Remember, upwind the vang is a certain setting, maybe on a little in these conditions. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit upwind. Downwind, the vang is always looser than your upwind setting. You have more wind upwind, less wind downwind. So vang is looser downwind, always a little bit from your upwind setting. Good job, Emma. Super stoked. Sailing a club boat with her brother's, one of her brother's sails. We got first, second in C2. third, fourth. There's Kevin in fifth. Just looks really good. More calm, not as much heel. He might be copying the other boats a little on how they're heeling. Because the first upwind, he was getting nervous energy. He was heeling that thing way up. We call it chicken wing. You get it heeled up, the boat goes sideways and the sail loses power. And the heel makes the boat want to head up, so you're fighting the rudder. All of them are chicken winging. You're counterbalancing each other, resulting in less speed. Oh, this is good. You got these guys mixing it up right behind you. That's a gainer. The problem is over on that shore is light. We'll see. Light air tack that was actually pretty good, and you have a lane against 9691. See, you're not straight behind her. Nice, dude. So first place in C3. There's Celeste. So a little busted downwind on not getting your sail to 90. Nice rounding. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth for Emma, maybe fifth if she can get around here. We really haven't, Emma's only learned to race from a standpoint. She hasn't really done the C3 class, only 3 weeks learned a race class. She learned a little bit about racing at the gold level. And now here she is, rounding fifth. That is awesome. She could round the buoys closer. I think we already know that, but that's not what we're worried about today. We're worried about being near the starting line. Starboard tack close hauled, port tack close hauled. That's what it's all about. Ah, Celeste looks perfect. Looks great. Port tack close hauled right there. Perfect. This boat did it a little better, but who cares? Any top fives in our first regatta is really good. Oh, look at this mess. This only helps you. This makes it so even if the wind dies, you're going to be okay. Nice tack, Celeste. Cool. Okay, there's Celeste still in second. Look over here. Oh, no, that's the blue boat. Emma's back there. But Emma could actually get a wind shift here and still be in the hunt for second here. Now Celeste is looking at the blue boat going, oh my goodness, they're going right for the finish line, so I better tack. That was a good move. Look at your sail. Go as high as the wind will let you. Feel the boat. Make sure you're as high as you can go, and then if you slow down, you press down. Ooh. You should head down towards the blue boat. Here comes Emma. The blue boat might get you. That's okay, who cares? Yep, they got you. Second, you got third. The wind is very shifty right now, so Emma's gonna start getting pushed down here. Let's watch her sail. Right now, she should be looking at her sail and just steering to it. Look at her. She just has a knack for turning towards upwind. It is unbelievable. That is just remarkable. Port tack close hauled is exactly what you want to sail right now. Look at that. They're steering with a 13 by 6 inch piece of wood that's hanging off the back of an inefficient boat. That's just now awesome. I'm gonna head back out to the other course now. I'm coaching the other group, but I wanted to get inside for a race, and there's Kevin right there in third. And the boat behind him is struggling. Oh, that kid was over early and he's in fourth, so that's a good job. But look at Kevin, he's just locked in. So first upwind, too frantic, trying too hard. Jackie was coaching him on trying harder. So he's doing exactly what she's asking. Second leg, I think he wasn't copying, he was figuring it out. He sailed a little calmer, a little steadier with less heel. Did some amazing tacks and has sailed himself right up into third, and he looks great right here. To race 5 on Saturday, Luffin. Lasers are very light. You see the heel to leeward. This is the stick. it is. Taylor had to sign it. I hit them if they make mistakes. I've only had to hit Taylor once. So that just sits right up here waiting. Looks like boat might be favored. Preston's in the second row. That was a rocking, sculling fest right there. Preston's just rolling out of there, getting on the lifted tack. Port tack's a little bit lifted. He might have needed a little more speed to make that first tack. So he might have needed to do a better acceleration so he could do that first tack. But look at him, he's already clear lane. He looked back to make sure he wasn't footing. He's killing Asher right there. Asher's over trimmed a little and parked it. Good. These guys are very light right here. Preston might be getting out into better pressure right there. Oh, a header. Oh, dude, accelerate, 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 tack. Exactly, right now. That's not a lift. Okay, now you're getting lifted back up. So maybe it was better to stay. Asher tacked and parked it. Oh, and then if you were able to look over here, you'll see these guys are lifted like crazy. These guys should be footing off just a tiny bit. Okay, Preston. Better tack than Asher. Notice how he's got more speed than Asher had after his tack. I think Preston might be winning. The good news is guess what? These guys just got a big header and they had to tack again. Again, this is why Anton is good. Look, Anton got a huge header. He tacked, he went a little ways, got another header, tacked again, and it's him and Preston. They're 1 and 2 now. Oh, he's ducking Preston. So see, that's what makes Anton good, is he knows how to play those little shifts. He won't sail a header. As I step in ketchup and onion rings. There were some really good heels and flattens there. He said, thank you so much. We just got schooled by these guys. They did a much better heel and flatten at the end. And don't be back winning your main at 10 seconds if you're not forward of other boats. If you're in front of them, you can back your main at 10 seconds. If you're lined up with them, just drift. You guys are parked. There's Taylor busting out on port tack. Had a really bad start, but somehow he got on port tack and he's just leaving these guys. I mean, if he gets a header right now and he tacks, he's winning the race. Oh, look at, he's killing. He's going huge port tack lift compared to these guys. Now, you can't really see him, but I can. And there's more wind ahead of him. We tried a tighter traveler on him today, and I'm not really sure. I think it's been good for him. We're kind of copying the top A fleeters, who seem to have now progressed to the point where the top A fleeters, a couple of them are sailing with their travelers really tight. And for a lot of younger sailors, that is just death. That makes the boat go sideways so much that they end up pinching. Okay, look at this, dude. We've been working on our tacks of a little better steering, maybe not steering quite so far, and flattening the boat out a little slower than he was before. Before he was flattening so quick that he was like shaking the wind out of his sails, but he's winning this race easily. What happened is the wind has died on the left and he busted out to the right. I can't say he's winning easily because his boat's over here, but now all he does is goes over here. 9461 was winning. You just go tack right next to him and go back that way.